Jake, sorry. Good morning to you, Jake, Fred, Eamon, and Janet. All right, thank you, Janet, for the NC. All right, loud and clear. That's what I mean. All right, today is the 28th of October, Thursday, and Singapore COVID cases have went past the gate. Now in TWB, after 1 is 2, after 2 is 3, and after 3 to us is always 5. So apparently it's all right. Oh my goodness. It happened in Singapore for COVID cases. The thing is that we are at 3,000 plus cases, and recently it's like go down a bit from 3,004, went back down to 3,001. Then surprisingly, right, the number just surged up to 5,324 yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll cover this very shortly. So today you can see that entire, my background is all Singaporeans putting on masks and in our daily lives. And of course, one more thing is about the Shiba Inu counter. This is the new meme stock that's ongoing right now. Right, today, in fact, the news are not many except for what I just shared about Singapore cases. So, right, good morning to you, Alison. All right, let's begin. Now, before we start this morning MAO, once again, my job is to basically tell you what I see from the chart and you make your own call yourself. So for those people who make money recently on Hang Seng, Gold, and Dow Jones, Nasdaq, DAX, I'm so happy for you. As long as you guys are making money, that's the main important thing, all right? So once again, if you have understand the above, you accepted the disclaimer and you identified me, all right? Cool. Now, the Wall Street joke for today is that he still won't admit he made a mistake. All right, this actually is a very dark joke showing that a guy literally thinks that he can, move to the edge of the world without falling off. But unfortunately, it's all right. Sometimes in life, you need to take a plunge. It's a plunge. So what happened in this particular joke, this guy actually fell. Came down all the way, all right, and probably may not still admit. So now the thing is this, we're 28th of October today. I'm going to rub it in again. I don't think there's going to be a market crash. I don't think so, even though tomorrow is 29th October, one of the not so good day. But remember this, according to this Larry Williams and many traders and trainers and gurus and experts, they're saying that 29th October is a good day for market to actually go up. Wow, let's just see whether it really happens or not, right? So my job is just I'll tell you whether it happens or not, and we see tomorrow MAO, all right? Okay, all right. Now we have all the earnings already, all the big earnings have already came in. For today itself, right, we're going to have Apple I think came out already, then Starbucks, Caterpillar, Merck, and Comcast, all right? Now, Deutsche Bank posts 5th straight quarter profits despite slight in trading revenue, okay? So Deutsche Bank, surprisingly, is still doing pretty okay, but of course we know that the exposure in the market is pretty big. Then Ford shatters Wall Street earnings expectation, raises guidance for the year on a new vehicle demand. So Ford actually came out better than expected, so pretty good. And Alphabet and Microsoft rises to record level after quarterly earnings beats estimates. So basically it's all right. Everything we can see now, everyone is doing very well, but no one is covering the expectation for fourth quarter still. Everybody is still looking at, I did very well third quarter, but let's stick with that script. But no one talk about fourth quarter, and even if they talk about it, it's all right. Those who speak about it actually knows that the numbers may not be as good as third quarter, but the market seemingly not going to care about that. So once again, this shows you that the market itself has its own way to interpret certain stuff, okay? All right, so yesterday, what we had was a very good day. Yesterday, I mentioned to you that I expected the Dow to trade lower. And of course, I told you that it was a doji day, D-O-J-I, and I told you that most likely if the market failed to stay above 35,772, the Dow Jones will come down, and a number that I gave is 35,615, okay? And what happened? Really beautifully, the Dow Jones really go according to plan. The market itself goes below the MLP over here and goes down all the way to this point here, and this is the same number that I gave is 35,615. Can you see that? And the Dow really go down to this point itself. So again, this shows that if you just pay attention to morning MAO, write down some keynotes and just follow through itself. Even you not seeing the chart, you will know what to do. Right? Thank you once again, Chong Ming, for doing that. Yes, the Dow Jones was a spot on. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys will make money from it itself, and that is what I'm doing every single day. Okay, so we had the Dow Jones. We did a pretty good job. And how about this? This one, guys, Hang Seng. Remember Hang Seng? I was so confident, all right? 2 days ago, when the Hang Seng gap up, right, I told you guys to watch out for this as a potential of become a BMB. And truth be told, it really became a BMB. And when it's a BMB itself, we know that we have the 1x1 rule, right? If the market go down lower, it will go down to this point. If it goes up, it go to this point, right? And I was very confident. I told you that most likely the Hang Seng will go down to 25,496. Okay, I keep on saying that the market, it go down, it will go down to 25,496. All right, it was a very specific level that I gave. And of course, what happened to the Dow Jones? I mean, Hang Seng, sorry. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. It is really incredible. Look at the market. The market really came down. No more, no less. Hit the level here, 25,496, and then stay there and rebounded. Oh my goodness. So again, this shows that how good we are in terms of our technical analysis. All we need to do is that we just have to follow through and make money in the market together, right? So those who make money in the market itself, right? You have made money, please keep the word Hang Seng spot on, all right? If you think that I've done a pretty decent job on my Hang Seng, just keep the Hang Seng spot on for me. I would love you to do that. And I can use all these little script, all these commands from you to do sharing, all right? Of course, we need to do some sharing. FYI itself, right? We haven't had any new student joining us the last 3 months because we want to concentrate on ourselves first to make you guys make money. And then when you make money, right? Then when you guys are ready, then we move on, okay? Move on to do and get new student in. That's the reason why we have been still staying very low profile in this area, so because we want to concentrate on you guys. All right, need more Cal's drop, spot on. Thank you, Chongming. All right, thank you, Susan, once again. All right, then of course, this is what happened. You can see that we were doing live trading yesterday. The Hang Seng was trading at 25,583, right? Remember, we were doing live on the MAO. I told you guys this is the Hang Seng right now. I say that if it goes down, it will travel down to this point here itself. And of course, the market really did it. All right. And of course, students made money. And in fact, one of my brother Yao Dong, right? Yao Dong actually made, wow, $588.88. Oh my goodness. He actually made in such a great, interesting number itself. No more, no less. Okay. He TP at 24,496 itself, and then this is how he basically traded He traded the day before according to the rules, right? She shorted at 25,953, and of course the price went down 496. He had made $588.88 US dollar. It's a good number, Yato. Okay, all right, and he joined the live class, and after he managed to get this business according to him, and of course. We have more people making money yesterday. All right, you can see that a lot of people made money from Hang Seng yesterday. All notice that I say that the Hang Seng will hit 25,496. And of course, they all make money. They were so happy. Some of them text me individually, like this individual, Hao Ming, right? I think you have made about $1,400. Oh my God, well done. So many of you make money, and this really shows that we are pretty good with all this technical analysis. Once again, guys, I really want you to tell your friends that we are pretty okay. Join us. All right. Thank you so much again for those who have made money. Well done. All right. Now this is where you get all exciting, guys. We are going to take a look now. Yesterday we had the core durable goods was same par, no much movement, and then after that itself, right, we have the crude oil inventories. Now, the crude oil inventories came out 4.2 million, all right? I expected that number to jump up, and indeed it went up, all right? So what happened to crude oil prices? Well, we didn't see any much big movement on crude oil prices. As a matter of fact itself, right, the crude oil, let me just confirm the price, Crude oil actually did come down to the target of $80. I remember I told you that I believe that crude oil come down to 79, $80, and it did really pulls back towards that area itself. So it's happening according to plan. Okay, it's happening according to plan. And now today we're going to do the one that we've been waiting for. It's the initial jobless claims. All right, we're going to do this, which means that we're going to talk about the initial jobless claim and see what's the figure. Now, you can take a look at this chart here itself. That 290,000 was the last number, and this time around they are looking at the same number. Very surprisingly, they are looking at the same number. Okay, so guys, ready? Now, it's your time now, okay? Guess the initial jobless claims. the price is 22.88 ADA coins. All right, so which means that, right, if you win, the coins are all yours to keep. And remember, you can actually put the coins elsewhere. Now, we know that Binance is having the issue here. So what we're going to do is we'll tell you later on how do we move the funds, the coins to FTX. Now, FTX is one of the exchange that Singapore government Temasek, okay? So I correct that. It's not government. It's one Singapore sovereign fund, Temasek, involved in this company. So I think it should be okay for Singaporeans to be involved with that. All right, FTX. All right. So guys, I give you 30 seconds right now. I want you to key in the number. What do you think will be tonight initial jobless claims? Okay. As I said, right, the number itself, a chart. You can do a chart reading if you think what happened. But you think it's above 300 or below 300. Now the chart shows that the number is coming off lah. So I cannot deny this. The number may be purposely pushed down just for the sake of doing that. All right. So guys, get all our TWB students to come in and then quickly key the number because I'm gonna close it off in about 15 seconds time. Then after that, no more. Right? It means that after I say no more means you cannot come in to like anything else really. Okay. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, Darren. 4, 4, 4. A little bit high, but anyway, who you may be right? No one know, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. I think that will be all. Okay, and done. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the same figure last week. Hey, why suddenly Nicholas and Tan come in? Okay, give you a bit more time. Okay, all right, a bit more time. Okay, all right, that's it. No more already. My number is 31313. I used the same number last week itself. Okay, that's it. Hey, Jake, you also took so long. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of chance. Okay, before I hit the. Okay, ready? I must stop here because I cannot follow up already. Okay, quickly. All right, we're gonna end soon. Okay, that's it. Enough. After Michael, no more already lah. Okay, thanks. Okay, so let's just see who will win the 22.88 ADA coin tomorrow. Okay, today lah. Announce the result. Winner tomorrow. Okay, so the Dow Jones last night basically came all the way down. It was up initially, then after that, profit taking came in, and of course, towards the end, there was a slew of selling. So what happened? I'm not too sure, but let's look at what they say. S&P 500 slipped from record as earnings season rally loses some steam. All right. So apparently, the momentum came from all the strong earnings season, right? And of course, we have a lot of stuff, but the thing was dragged down by Visa. Now, Visa basically came down because they issue a revenue outlook that some analysts consider conservative. Plus, the Justice Department is investigating Visa relationship with financial technology sources familiar with the matter told Dow Jones. Now, the thing is this, as we all said itself, right? What is happening right here itself is that the earnings actually the next quarter won't be good. But you don't see that many companies don't really talk about it. They just concentrate on third quarter. And of course, what happened? The most of the counters get up right on the knee-jerk effect, but majority of the company they actually take profit as this announcement came out. So it's actually very clear that they know the third quarter will be good. They'll be buying before third quarter, but then the thing is this: they also know that the fourth quarter won't be good, but they just basically ignore that itself. And because of that, we can see that right, the S&P right supposed to be a pretty not so good month for October is up. All right, in fact, it's up the best month since November 2020. All right, it's up by 5.6%. That's pretty good. So the question comes here itself. Everybody was looking at October month to be not so good, but yet the market performed so nicely. The question will be November month. Everybody thinks that it'll be fantastic itself, right? Now the question mark is, will that really be happening? Now, I would say the seasonal pattern itself shows that November, December is the best time to invest. So I cannot deny this, right? Any pullback right now could be a very good time to look for a base and buy up if the market relatively follow the seasonal pattern. But of course, on the flip side itself, if the market doesn't follow the pattern, you will stay below opening price for every day. Then of course, you know that the market itself is not going to be that strong as per what everybody is expecting. You got my point, right? Yeah, so let's take a look at the Dow Jones this morning. No, last night, sorry. Now, yesterday, the Dow Jones, when it opened, it was below the P2. And I told you guys, below P2 itself, right? Once it stayed below OP, you have only one thing to do, guys. Can you tell me, below OP, below P2, what should we do? All right. Now, yesterday, the KSI was green and it was uptick. So that means that, right, if the market is to come down, right, the downside won't be a lot, or even if it's coming down a lot, you will be able to recover from the low. But apparently yesterday itself, right, it didn't really happen that way. So we all know the fact, right, below OP, below P2, CCYR. You just have to concentrate on selling. CCYR, concentrate on selling. There's nothing else you can do, all right, or should be doing. All right, so let's take a look what happened, everybody. So the thing is this, the market started to hit the P2 and come down, all right, so it went below OP, so it slowed down a little bit, but after that it tried to go up again, but it came down. Only when here is this is where the open comes in. Can you see that? This guy is a BMB, all right, CCYR, okay, YR, you sell, okay, then unfortunately got stopped out, and then it tries again, and this time around it really falls. Okay, so the thing is this, the market was pretty tough to trade initially, even the cash market. But once it basically found the strength, you can see that the market did a CCYR over here again. And this time around, the Dow really go down all the way by 200 points from where they started the selling. So all these tells you that as long as you stay below OP and T2, look towards the sell side, it'll be a better deal. So if you see that, if you sell instead of buy, you will make money. For people trying to bottom buy, they got hit. That's why I told you, don't do that. When the market is below OP and P2, really don't even bother to do any form of buying from the bottom, because you can see that it did hit the P1, KTR -1, but the recovery itself is not strong enough and the selling is much stronger. Okay, so this is very important. Now for this case itself, right, this is gold. Now gold opens between the two pivots and the KSI was green and uptick, right? So that means that as long as gold stays above OP, it'll be a buy. And if gold come down to KTR -1, -2, -3, and if there's going to be any CCRY, you can buy because of the KSI green and uptick. Now, it's a bit different from earlier, the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones one is the same KSI reading, but the Dow Jones opening price was below P2, and it trades below P2. So the technique itself overwhelmed the KSI reading. So what you can see over here, very beautiful. The market opens go down first, and once it hit the KTR -1, it rebounded first, not a lot, came back down, and hovers beautifully at the KTR -1, and after that it went up again, pretty good, come back down, got supported again at KTR -1, and then go back up again. So all these tells you that why the gold actually keep on going higher, because the KSI was actually giving the lift up. And of course, I told you the rule of thumb is that if the market comes to the KTR -1, -2, -3, as long as it's a valid CCRY trade, you can buy. And truth be told, yesterday, you should be doing more buying than selling. Now, it's a very different thing as compared to Dow Jones. You should do more selling than buying. So that's the reason why I keep on saying this. You really need to have the TWB system. You need to have the KTRs, the pivots, the KSI. These three main things will definitely give you give you much more competitive edge as compared to other ways of trading. Okay, so I told you guys and share with you how to make money from trading. You just have to follow the rules. All right, now what happened is this. Oops, my PowerPoint didn't do the one. Okay, so Yahoo actually gave a very interesting title, Unusual Surge. Okay, 5324 new COVID cases in Singapore, 10 more deaths. All right. So apparently we all know in Singapore right now, everybody is really sticking to the rules. Everybody is now sitting 2 person on each table. Everybody keep a distance. Everybody do that thing, put on masks, you know that. But you can see that the numbers are increasing, all right? In a single day record, all right, the ministry is looking into the unusual surge in cases. Now, I want you to take note of this. When I see this, I almost like, I really don't know what to interpret from here. So maybe you guys can help me. The infection numbers are unusually high today, mostly due to many COVID positive cases detected by the testing laboratories within a few hours in the afternoon. So are you telling me what? Are you telling me that because there are more testing, that's why more cases? Or are you telling me itself, right, back then itself, it was not so efficient? I mean, when I see this statement, I really got a lot of question mark. So my English not that good. Maybe you guys can share with me your personal take right now inside the the Facebook group chats. All right, let me see what y'all interpret from here. So, my English is not fantastic, so that's why I want you guys to tell me what do you mean. Okay. All right. So the thing is that Wednesday marked the 38th day in a row of fatalities. All right. So it's very sad. We have 248 people succumbing to this virus just a single month itself. Wow. Okay. And all except an unvaccinated case has various underlying medical condition. I think that anybody really seriously, all of us may or may not, but I think most of us have some underlying condition, right? So my thing is, okay. Now the scary part is that, right? Okay, I thought that 5324 itself, right? Maybe it's mostly from the dormitories, but no, it's 4,651 from the community alone. Oh my goodness! Now let me give you a visual idea of how much 4,000 plus people. So basically, itself, we're talking about one smaller stadium like Jalan Besar. All right, Jalan Besar, you can have about, I think, 8,000 people in the same stadium. I think so, roughly there. We're talking about 4,651. That means half of the stadium. Wow, that is really very bad, right? Think about this. So this is really crazy stuff. And of course, more and more people falling sick. That means that you can see the chart itself is really accordingly. Remember, I draw a chart. I told you, if I were able to draw a chart on this itself, right? I did share with you that this could actually happen. Remember? Oh my goodness. Okay, remember I draw this that day itself. And I told you guys that if it's going to go up in this manner, we will see 5,000. But really, I never expected that this to happen. And of course, you can see the support there is really happening. So, my God, okay, this is not good because if we do continue extrapolation itself, right, we may see even higher numbers. Okay, so this is really, really very scary. And this is ongoing right now. So that's why I'm also half contemplating that we may actually watch the situation closer and see whether do we need to, stay at home rather than work in the office. We'll see how it goes. So at the moment now, right, the part is this: the current overall ICU utilization rate is now at 79.8%. Oh my God. I mean, I know that we are at a higher level, but at 79.8%, not very good, right? And now the MOH is in the process of setting up more ICU beds already. So that's why when I see this, it's right, this is not a good sign at all, right? Now we have already 4.6 million Singaporeans that already, have taken their jabs, but we have a population of 6.5, so which means that we are already at 80%. But what is happening? Is the vaccination not working, or what is going on? So that's why I will say this, guys, please make sure to take care of yourself. If you're old folks at home, do that. If you're young children, if you think that they're ready, they can consider taking the jabs. You don't want to take any chance, all right? Okay, so some important market information for us today, very little stuff, but today we have the ECB. Now, ECB says that they have concerning factor for the inflation, but they are not that worried. So for some reason itself, right, the ECB expected to hold steady as the economy slows and inflation soars. So inflation in Europe, right, has hit 13-year high, and it could go higher with energy prices, car prices, and accommodation. Now, more important is this, okay? Although they are concerned, but they are going to go slow, and because they feel that the growth may not be hit. So the term is this: some of them are expecting there will be a rate hike soon. All right, it's earlier and faster than US, but then again, they want to take it slowly because they fear that it will cause a problem, all right, for the entire growth sector. So that's why they are saying that it's a flip side now. It's pushing back the pricing if it's possible, right, by Christine Lagarde. All right, now the picture won't be pretty for third quarter economic, but it should get better. Apparently, some analysts are saying that, right, the third quarter GDP is expecting to just go up by 2.8%. Now, do note Goldman Sachs within a month downgraded the US GDP numbers, and of course, it's now showing, right. So it seems like Goldman Sachs is getting it right. So the question is this: global economy is not doing well, but earnings are doing well. So interesting, right? So this is the slowest pace ever since April. So now the thing is that let's take a look at the GDP numbers. It is still okay, but it's a far cry from where we were. But the point is this: the market is saying that, right, because we haven't reopened yet. So we haven't fully reopened yet, right? There's more to go. So positive people will say that this is a good time to look at it. The negative side one will say that, okay, maybe we have to go slower because now the stock prices are near the higher level. All right, remember this Dogecoin? Remember Dogecoin? Now, a rival meme stock or meme token itself is coming in, and this is the Shiba Inu, right? Now Shiba Inu basically is 30% in 24 hours, and it hit a record high of 0.0006. Now do note, this is actually a pretty good number because it was much lower. All right, at this current price right now, the market capitalization is 29 billion, and it's the 11th largest cryptocurrency. So logically speaking, if you now buy, now this price is 0.00006, you buy now, okay? And if this figure can move to $1, you're gonna be a many rounds millionaire. So that's why a lot of people now is trying to buy any counter they can take on hand on and just hope for the best. It's not a wrong thing to do, but I felt that, right, you can do it later, not now, you can do it later. And I think that there will be a pullback on the crypto market. Not to say a lot, but 20% from the high, I think is a pretty fair figure. And after that itself, then you jump in to buy all these token and just leave it there, and don't really leave it there for years. Don't even bother to look at it. If one day you just happen about 2-3 years later, you just wake up in the morning and you saw, hey, this coin is worth $1 or even 10 cents. That's a lot of money for yourself already. Okay, but make sure you put the wallet in the right place and make sure that you remember your password, because once it's lost, it's all is over. Okay. Now, Shiba Inu creator claims not to hold any token. That's very interesting. They don't hold any token. And the supply is 1 quadrillion. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's a very big coin. So in May itself, right, we have this Ethereum creator, right? They actually sent 50 trillions of the token to India COVID relief fund. All right, so basically itself, right? Wow. Okay. So now why is it rallying? Because crypto traders have been speculating whether online trading firm Robinhood could add Shiba Inu into its platform. Now, I can tell you that likely it will happen. Okay, most likely it will happen. So if that happens itself, right, this is going to move up Shiba Inu again. So that's why people are doing that. So even the Dogecoin can do that itself. Incredible. All right, Santoli basically says that the strong quarterly result from Microsoft, Apple should leave the sleepy indexes. So in his point itself, right, he felt that the market is a bit overbought, but it's still got more upside room to go. And he felt that right now, currently, the mini test is just going to take down the market a little bit, but after that, there should be some recovery. And of course, the market is still going to be very sensitive to what the Federal Reserve says. And of course, Bitcoin is rolling a bit over now, and obviously up is so reducing it. Hence, therefore, right, he felt that the market is still good to buy, but maybe a pullback will be a better deal. And of course, the market brand was pretty flat yesterday, 70-30 down up. That means that more counter were down versus up. And of course, VIX, yay, VIX has increased its price. Actually, it held above 16, and yesterday I think the price came to 17. Pretty good. So for those who actually followed through and bought together the VIX, congratulations to you. All right. Okay, so what happened is that everybody take a look. Where are we right now? Now, basically, itself yesterday we are at 70. Today we are at 63. So that means that you can see very clearly when the market hit 70. I told you yesterday, most likely the market will take into some consideration of this. There will be some profit taking, and indeed it really happened. So the market took profit yesterday, and now we are 63. So the question is that will this continue to backtrack? Now, the last time we came down to about 32, that was where the market bottomed out and then recovered. So next time we use this as a guidance, 70 maybe can take some profit, 32 can do some buying. But of course, my preferred buy level is still here, 11 to 12. This is the best of the best, okay? All right, so let's see whether can we get this number in the near term. All right, cool. All right, so you look at the chart yesterday, I told you, right, at about 72 itself is going to be a common area whereby there's some resistance. An update now, okay, the market really hit 72 and then pull back a bit. So this 72 or 70 level itself still is a very strong resistance level, and every time when this happens, the market pulls. So that's why all this little information can help you to make some money, all right? So as long as you join MAO every day, you will know what to do, and you can actually trade according to the rules of it. Okay, pretty good, right? So yesterday, last week itself, I tell you, right, you can consider to buy VIX contract. Anyone bought VIX contract here itself? If you have bought VIX contract, can you key the VIX, VIX? That means that if you have bought the VIX contract, please key it there. Now, I told you that VIX itself is a very good buy. It's just like buying a stock. And I think the risk-reward ratio is very good because the risk is about 14, 15. You buy and your stop loss can be 9 or even at 13 if you want to. Right, so the downside is 1 example. And the upside is 24 that I gave. So basically it's right, even you do a discount, let's say 20, right? Think about this. If you buy at 14, you buy at 14 example. Okay, you buy at 14. Okay, I buy 15. You buy 15, and you stop at 14, and you target at 20. Hey, not bad, right? It's basically a 1-to-5 ratio, ma. You lose 1. You up, you win 5. So isn't that a better deal? So that's the reason why I was telling you guys that it's a very good deal to buy. All right, let me see. Brian bought VIX, Toming bought VIX, Choming bought VIX, Anthony bought VIX, and Stanley bought VIX. Well done. See that? So basically, you buy at 15 and now it's at 16. All right, already up by near 10%, right? Isn't that good? Isn't that good? It's a pretty good deal. As I've been saying, this is a very, very good deal. And of course, you can see yesterday the VIX actually bottomed up and traded to 17 at one stage itself. My goodness. So again, this tells me that, you know what, guys, you just have to follow the rules and make money. Is it still too late to buy? I don't think so. I still think that there's a room to go up. I still think that the market should be able to hit 18, 19, 20 easily, unless something, something coming up. Now, with the Federal Reserve going to come out their FOMC meeting on the 3rd and 4th November, I seriously think that, right, we should buy some things. Just buy some to keep, all right, if you don't mind, all right? Okay, so we have done that itself. Let's look at the chart, shall we? The bull goes moo, the bear goes grr, and the flamingo is different this time. So guys, once again, pay attention to details. We have something to share with you, and let's just make money once again. Okay, let's go. Okay, Now, China A50, wow, look at it. China A50 really, really came down to the MA30 level. Okay, remember this? I told you, right? It's resisted by the MA200. I told you it will come down, and especially if it breaks the Fibonacci at 16,051. I say if it breaks below this figure, it will definitely come down to the MA30 level. Very good chance. And then this really happened, exactly to the T. The market came down, touches the MA30, and now it's trying to rebound. Okay, very simple, guys. It has to stay above this number. Now, today's number, let me just bring it to you. Today's number is here at 15,749. Now, this number is 15,749, right? As long as the market stays above it, fine. If the market stays below it, then, oh no, it can go down much further, okay? Where can it go? Well, based on what I'm seeing right now on the chart, it can come down to this point here. So this point will be 15,414. And I'm going to put my mark there itself because I think that it will go 15,414. Okay, so that's where I believe that the China A50 will go down. All right, now of course the support will likely be around here at 61.8, and that's 14977. So I don't think that will be the level to. I don't think that will be the level that you'll be going down first. Let's look at this number, All right, now it's trying to rebound, right? So as long as it recovers, that's good. But if it loses it, then of course this number will actually happen. Yep. Okay. So that is China. That's Hong Kong right now. Now Hong Kong, as I told you, it will go down to 25,496, and it's done a beautiful job by doing that. So that's why now the Hang Seng has recovered or rebounded. It's kind of expected. Now, how low will this market go next? Well, basically, if the Hang Seng continue to drop later, I believe that the support will come in at the same thing at the MA30, and that's 25,250 level. Okay, that means that if the Hang Seng is to drop below 25,496, we could see going down to 25,250. But if you ask me whether we go down to that level itself, right, it all boils down to whether they actually break below the 25,496 level. So that level is very critical, 496. You must break below it for it to continue the selling, okay? All right, that will be the conventional chart reading. Let's look at the TWB chart reading and see whether can we have a good combination on this. Okay, now Hang Seng itself today is a CCYR. It's a CCYR candidate, okay? Yellow to red, okay? Now, the thing is the KSI is a down draft, okay? It's a down tick, sorry. It's a green KSI, but it's a down tick. So which means that today there will be upside, but the upside will be limited. I repeat, there will be upside, but it will be limited. So which means that, right, when you buy up itself, you must take profit. You cannot let it run away from you, okay? So for today itself, right, the opening price is actually above pivot 1. So it's a very good deal. Above OP, above pivot 1, it's a buy already, right? So it's a good deal. But the thing is that because the KSI is green, but the downtick, right, that means the upside will be limited. So buying is correct, buy is correct, but upside limited, that means must take profit now. So you can see right now, right, this morning, pretty clear. The market did a CCRY and the market did went up to KTR plus 1. And then the MLP, then the thing is this, after that, you can see for yourself, after take profit, the market came off because I told you the KSI is uptick, but the downtick and the KSI tells you that the market will be very easy coming to profit taking. And now we can see live right now, seemingly it may be happening. All right. So of course, people who have made money in Hang Seng itself today, let me know if you made money. If you didn't make money, also let me know. All right. So we can actually learn from this together. Okay. All right. So that is the Hang Seng now. It's seemingly coming down. Well, if you would ask me, all right, if the Hang Seng come down below OP to pivot 1, this is what we call it as the uncertainty zone. Only if the market goes below the pivot 1, then of course we could see some selling all the way to KTR minus 2, because the pivot 1 and KTR minus 1 is the same level. All right, okay. So today, Hong Kong's a net loss today for you Hang Seng traders. Okay lah, yesterday we win, today we lose back a bit. Okay lah, doesn't matter. All right. Now do note once again, tomorrow is the Hang Seng rollover contract. So do take note of that as well, okay? Do take note of that. So usually the next tomorrow will be a very slow day, or going to be a very volatile day. Traders need to go slow with their trading, okay? All right, if not, just take a break. Yeah, you know, just take a break. Okay, Hang Seng, if it breaks OP today, still there's a potential of it coming down further lah. So today's OP is 25,573, so still a bit far from it at the moment. We just take a look later. Okay, let's look at the Dow Jones right now. Now, Dow Jones, we can see, as we tell you, it was a historical high 2 days ago, and I told you the MLP is very important, and the market broke below MLP and came down, and of course the target is given. So where it's going to go down? Now, basically, there's a couple of KCB, but you ask me, right, that means that after the KCB is no longer there, now the next target where the Dow Jones can go is quite scary. The next figure will be all the way here. Of course, there are some KCB here, but they're all being used before. The nearest fresh chocolate bar will be 35,239 level. So we are like now 35,550, right? We're talking about another 300 points drop from here. Well, it is possible for today and tomorrow. It is possible, but I don't think that will be more than that, unless we're going to see some support at MA30. So MA30 for today is at 35,057. So as long as the market stays above OP, it's fine. But if the market stays below OP, that means it'll be below MLP, right? Can you see that? It'll be below MLP. And of course, there is a very good chance that the Dow may go down to 35,239 level. Okay, that might be doing that. So traders need to watch out for this. Now, the weekly chart itself is still pretty okay, so I won't cover much on the weekly chart. The Dow Jones now, let's take a look at the Dow Jones chart instead. The Dow Jones day chart for the TWB system shows that the opening price is actually between the two pivot, and it's a CCYR. So which means that the market is prone for falling for sell. For those in 3D group itself, right? Later on, I already text you the figures already, right? You just have to see whether is it comfortable or suitable for you to trade. Now, if the Dow Jones go below OP, right, I kind of believe that it will test the 35,467 first. And then after that, it may swivel a little bit before coming back down. And this time around, it may go down to purposely test the next chocolate bar here itself. And that's the level I told you, right, 35,232 level. So it is really possible. Let's see whether it happens, okay? Right, let's take a look, right? So now it's still too early to call. We wait for a while. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Now, Nasdaq is incredible. Now let's say I'm wrong yesterday. I thought Nasdaq would come down yesterday, but Nasdaq went up, so I was wrong. Right. So yesterday the Nasdaq continued to go higher. MLP today is here. So now the day, as long as the market stays above the MLP, there's no reason for the market to fall. All right. So this is the MLP level, and that's 15,580 level. Okay, so which means that as long as the market stays above this level, 15,580, it should be okay. All right, for Nasdaq. So got it? Yeah, I was wrong yesterday on Nasdaq. I thought that it would come down together with the Dow, but it didn't. Okay, wrong. Okay, now for today, the opening price for Nasdaq is between the two pivot, and also the same thing is KSI is green but down tick. So which means that the market will still go up, but the upside will be limited. Okay, will be limited. So do take profit along the way. Okay. So now you understand why this KSI is so important to all of us. Okay. Now, okay. Next one, we look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 was a doji on the historical high, and after the market come down. I will tell you that most likely today, most likely the market will go down yesterday, and really happened. Now, how about today? Now, today itself, right, apparently it's a flat bottom. Yes, flat bottom. See, 45.8.6, sorry, 45.8.6. So today, the S&P 500 is a flat bottom. Now, flat bottom usually means that the market will go up lah. So as long as the market stay up itself, right, it shouldn't be a problem. But if the market stays down, right, the selling force should be able to come it down to this point at 45.40 level. Okay. So now where we are now at 45.63 level. So as long as the market stays up, it should be okay. If it's stable MLP, it's even better. If not, then 45.40 will be the first target zone for this market here right now. Okay. All right, got the idea? Pretty good, right? Okay, let's look at the S&P 500 for this. Now, the S&P 500 itself, right, shows that the opening price is within the two pivot. KSI is also down. It's a green but down tick. So same thing like the Dow and the Nasdaq. So the upside will be limited. But because you can see right now it's trading above OP, trading near the OP. If the market goes up itself, right, then obviously this it may go for the all-time high. All right, so watch out for that. Okay, so that is the S&P 500. Let's look at DAX, shall we? Now, DAX, I told you there will be profit taking yesterday, and truth be told, again, it happened. So exactly whatever I shared today, all seems to happen. Now, many traders will say it's a buy because it broke the resistance and stuff. But when I study the chart, I know that, right, there will be some profit taking. All right, and true we thought the profit taking has happened, so which means that today MLP will be here. The profit taking should be able to bring down towards this point or this point here. Okay, so that is about 15,577. Okay, and 15,639. Yeah. Okay. All right. Two levels. Also watch out. 15639 and 15577. Okay, watch out for DAX today. Selling, yeah, selling. Okay, so we're done with DAX and equity market. Let's look at the commodity market. Oh no, one more Nikkei to go. Sorry. Now Nikkei today rebounded. Nikkei. Yesterday Nikkei dropped below MA30 and MA200. So this morning we expected Nikkei to drop further, but apparently it's found some strength. And now it's recovering. It's above now MA200, and it's also recovering above the MA. Wait, just give me a moment to adjust this. Okay, that's MA200, and this is MA30. Okay, so now Nikkei is trading above MA30 and MA200. That could show that there might be some strength for the Nikkei to go higher. So let's take a look. So for me, if I look at the chart, usually if I see this, that means the upside could go back up to this point again, and that's 29,300 level. Okay, it's a lot of money. So if you actually think that it will come down, then just wait for it to come down with the OP. Then of course the next level from here, it will be 28,176. Okay, now this is no This is really true. No, nothing matter. If anything goes, in this case itself, right, there might be two big areas of Nikkei could be going today or tomorrow. Okay, so I'm done with the Nikkei. Let's look at the Nikkei chart now. Nikkei day chart today is also a downtick KSI green, so which means that the upside will be limited. So traders, if you're buying, do take your profit along the way up. Now Nikkei now already hit KTR +2, so I suspect that Nikkei may be going up a little bit more and then stop here and come back down. Okay, KTR +3. All right, but of course, if it loses, my +2 is good enough. The market may still sell down rather easily. All right, so Nikkei traders, watch out for that. But today was a pretty good trade because CCRY above OP. If you remember that I tell you about OP is a very important thing, and I tell you that to look at Nikkei today because I suspect Nikkei will be benefiting from this weaker dollar and stuff like that. Okay, so all these are the main drivers to it. Okay, so Nikkei is done. Let's look at gold, shall we? Okay, gold. Gold is trying itself to go up again. Gold is trying to go up again, guys. Now, look at gold movement, everybody. Now, this is a very interesting gold movement right now. Can you take a look here? Just give me a second or so. Yep, okay. Now look at gold, everybody. Look at gold. You can see that gold now is very clear that it's forming a base. I repeat, it's forming a base at what price? Take a look. It's forming a base at the pivot at the MA 200. It's forming a base there itself. So when you form a base like this, what does it mean? That means that the chance that gold could be going up is there once again. There is a chance for gold to go up. Right, so traders take note of that. So what happened is this, you can see right now for gold. Just give me a moment, screenshot this to my friend. Okay, so you can see for gold, gold has formed a strong base at the MA 200 twice. It went down and formed a base twice. So which means that if gold can go up, right, gold will likely go back up again. Okay, so MLP, where is it? MLP is here. So this morning, the gold touches MLP and rebounded, So which means that if gold is to go up, gold will be going up to this point again. Everybody take note, gold will be going up to 1807. I repeat, gold should be going up again to 1807. Okay, so guys, if you're going to buy gold, aim at 1807. Okay, now only this will stop gold. If gold hit 1807 and pull back, it will come back down again to revisit the MLP today, like this, and come back down. Okay, that is what will happen if it could be done. Now, if gold finds strength, which I think it is, then it will go all the way up already. The next level gold will be 1822 already. The next level gold will be going is 1822. So today I'm going to give you a strong call on gold today. I believe that gold today can go up to 1807. That is a very strong call for us, okay? 1807 will be the level that gold should be going for today. So traders do consider doing that itself, okay? So traders consider doing that for gold, okay? All right, someone is texting me and telling me that Hang Seng is coming down. I'll look at Hang Seng later. But gold, I think today will go up. Okay, guys? Okay, watch out for gold. I already tell you already. Okay. So that is the gold momentum for MA30 and MA200. All right, very strong movement there itself. Okay, this is MA30. Okay, so look out to buy gold. I repeat, look out to buy gold. Okay, Hang Seng chart request on the site. Hang Seng. Okay, Hang Seng now is going to go down towards the OP level. So if Hang Seng is to go down today go below OP. Now do note once again, because today Hang Seng, okay, let me just get it up fast enough. Okay, Hang Seng today, the KSI is green, but it's a down tick. So that means that if the market breaks OP, right, there might be a knee-jerk effect for it to go down a little bit, maybe a knee-jerk effect. So what will happen is that if it goes down, you can see the market really got itself rejected here at the KTR +1. So if it goes down, it might be traveling down very fast. Now do notice that the KTR minus 1 and the pivot. The KTR minus 1 and the pivot and the KCB, the 25,496, all of them are at the same place. All of them are at the same place. So which means that if the market is to go down, right? If it goes down, it may go all the way down to KTR minus 1 easily, and that will be 25,491. Okay. So if the Hang Seng is to go down, it will be going down to 25,491. So guys, if you are involved in Hang Seng, you want to take a short position, you can aim there for your profit, okay? You can aim there for it itself. Yeah? Okay, 25,491, okay? Yeah, okay, yeah? We come back to this later, right? Let's see whether it really happens or not. Okay, well, once again, we have done that itself. Let's go back to our charts of gold. Now, the gold weekly chart, this is whereby I get you guys interested here. So now look at the gold chart once again. Gold chart today, this is A, this is B, and this is C, right? Can you see that the A, B, C movement? So now what is happening is that gold have tried recently at D, it didn't go up, right? Now it's now going back, and if you say gold today really go to 1807, it will close above the line. Yes, we have seen it pulling back, correct? But of course, if today it do that, the sell is pretty good. And you notice I told you right, the next number after 1807 is 1822. Now 1822 itself, if you remember, 1820 is a very strong, resilient level. Over the last 3 months, whenever gold go to 1820, right, we always see gold will reject and come down. You see that? It goes up, hit, bam, came down, right, all the way. Tries again, sell down. Now it's going to challenge again. I believe that gold will challenge 1820 again. The only thing is this, each time it challenges, the low gets higher. So I cannot deny this. I believe that gold will challenge it again. It may pull back down. It may happen. Then after that, it will move up. And this time around, it will challenge the 1858 already. So to me is that I believe that gold in the near term should be trading higher. And I believe that, right, Federal Reserve will already to tell the whole world that they know that inflation is in the house. Hence, therefore, right, the traders will start to do some hedging. And I believe that this is where the gold will go. All right, so traders, you can consider to do that. All right, watch out for this. You can wait for what to buy, or you can buy it now. Gold price now is 1799. Okay, gold price now is 1799. Okay, I will tell you what you can do and can consider doing that. Okay, all right, I can see that the Hang Seng is coming down a little bit, guys. Hang Seng is coming down. Okay, so Hang Seng, for those who are M1 traders, I think you all have already taken some partial profit, I believe. All right, for those who are in Hang Seng, congratulations. Hang Seng is really coming down. Hopefully, this trade will help you all to compensate the earlier losses, right? Hopefully, you guys are going to make some good money from this, okay? Now, the thing is that there is the time where it's lovely because you guys are coming online and you guys are learning from us and you can trade live together. Pretty good, right? Yeah, pretty good deal. Yeah, a lot of messages is coming in already. 25,491, sorry. 25,491 is the KTR minus 1 level, okay? So for those who are shorting Hang Seng right now, I repeat one more time. Just now I told you the KSI was KSI green but down tick. So when the market breaks down, you can see it stops here nicely and it breaks the OP. This is where you can sell for those who are M1 trader. M5 trader will short later. So there's a difference between M1 and M5 now. M5 trader will short later, M1 go first in this case. And now Hang Seng is coming down. If it should be going down, it will be going to the first KTR minus 1 level. And this level, as I mentioned to you, is 25,491. Okay. So guys, let me know whether you make money later on. Okay. Right. Let's just continue our this MAO. All right, guys. Let me know if you make money. Yeah. Okay, Susan has said already she make partial profit already. Very, very good. Susan, well done. Okay. Okay, let's look at the gold day chart now. Now, today's gold day chart looks pretty good, right? Gold day chart. Oh, did it hit already, Hang Seng? Did it hit? I think so. Oh, yes, Hang Seng has hit the KTR -1. Yay, guys. Well done. All right. Okay. Hang Seng has hit the KTR -1. Okay. Well done. All right. Those who have made money, Hang Seng, please key HK right now. If you have made money in Hong Kong, please key HK. If you have profited from Hong Kong, please type HK. Okay. Or profit from Hong Kong for can. All right, well done, guys. Well done. Evans have made money. Wow, Evans, well done. Okay, and you can see Hong Kong actually now beautifully stopping here itself, as if that they know this is a level to go. It's as if that the market know us. Guys, this is incredible. The market really seems to know us. Pretty cool, right? Okay, pretty cool, right? Yeah, indeed. Okay, all right. All right. Oh, it's 496 the KCB. Sorry, it did not hit the KTR -1. It means that 491 is the KCB, but of course, like I say again, if you want, it's already triggered actually. Let me see. Oh, the low is 489. It triggered already, so you can actually consider to take some profit, If you want to, if you insist to book at the 491, nothing wrong. But I say again, it already triggered already. Correct? It really triggered. Oh, well done, guys. Well done, well done. I'm receiving a lot of messages from people already, all telling me that they made money from the market itself. Congratulations, and also buy gold already. Wow. Okay. Congratulations, guys. Very good, very good. Okay, happy for you as usual once again. All right, so good job, Evans. Good job, Susan. Is that all? Is that all the Hang Seng traders that made money? Only Susan and Evans? Okay, all right, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the thing is this, the gold price now look at this. If you study this chart itself, right, you will notice a few things here. Okay, now first of all, let me explain this to you, everybody. Now, gold actually closes above the cage RL, right? This is the RL of the cage. Can you see that? Closes above the RL that day. So logically speaking, the next day, the market should be able to go up to this 1813 level, according to rules, my personal observation. The next day, the gold price really tried to go up, but it misses the top. And then it pulls back down. Can you see that? But when it came back down itself, right, it hits the RL level and stopped there and rebound. And yesterday it tries again, hit there and rebound. So you can imagine this is a compression itself, right? They're trying to go down, but each time it just rejected. So if that is the case itself, right, in my opinion, right, gold will go up today. Gold will go up today, and it's going to go up towards the 1810 level. Now 1808 is the chocolate bar I told you, right? Then the pivot 2 is actually this 1810, and you all notice today is an inverted pivot. Today is an inverted pivot day. So inverted pivot day, usually the pivot strength is there, like a law of attraction. So if the market now is trading, like in this case now, right, if the OP is today today's OP is 1796, right? So which means that if the market stays above OP, right? If the market stays above OP, it will go towards the pivot 2 rather strongly. I repeat, it will go towards pivot 2 rather strongly today. Pivot 2, 1810. Most likely it's going to go towards there itself. So traders, I give you my view. Most likely it's going to go there today. Okay, I already given you my signal for you. But it will go to this point, 1810. But of course, on the flip side, because today is an inverted pivot, right? If it goes down, then it will travel down towards 1783. 1783. So do take note, guys. Please make sure the OP is your guidance today, as long as you take note of that. Now, you notice that if you go to 1783, you'll go back to the RL level. So it's not half surprised I can go there again. But with the KSI down tick today, KSI is green but down tick, right? I will tell you that if gold go up to 1808 or 1810, then take your profit first. Okay, take your profit first. But you're going to fight and see whether, am I right? You can squeeze into 1813 so that, you know, I told you before, right? Usually if the market goes above the RL for the first time, the next few days, the market will go and match up the last high. So all these are numbers that you can consider. You can watch out for this. Okay, so for today, gold, there's a few things to take out for, but in my opinion, itself, gold should be going higher today. All right. So guys, this is a good call. I want you to make some money out of it. Okay. Silver. Now, silver obviously today will be going up. If gold is going to go up today, silver will likely follow through. Now, the last 2 days, silver went into some profit taking, but you can see that again and again, I'm spot on in terms of my support for silver. Now, yesterday I told you, right, silver will see a support. Remember what price I told you? I wrote to you, right? I told you the support will be at $23.82. I told you, right? This will be the support of the gold, and really gold really did that. Gold really did that. Gold really, silver actually hit that point itself and rebounded. So that means that, right, silver today, once it crossed the 61.8 level, is $24.11. I believe that silver will be going up again. It should be able to go back to $24 and I cannot see, right? Hold on. It should be able to go back to $24.45. Okay, I believe that. So silver should be going higher. Traders, you can mull under the south if you want to do that. So let me just buy some silver right now. Why not, right? Let's just buy some silver. Why not? Give it a try then. Now, of course, again, all these sharing itself is my personal view. If you think that you're not that confident with the trades, just don't do it. Okay, just make sure you trade based on whatever you think you are happy with, and trade according to rules. Okay, right? Some silver. Okay, let's buy some silver, and just keep it there. Okay. Now, a friend of mine texts me, say, Cal, how confident are you in silver? I said that seriously, I feel if you buy gold, you buy silver. That's how it works. Now, there's no way in terms of mathematics. Some people did this mathematics and say that the silver price is like, how many times different, so it will go up and how many times. I don't buy this because if you look at history, it doesn't work. It only happened back in the 1970s, whereby when gold and silver was relatively around the same price in the way itself, in terms of comparison of price. After that, gold started to such a way, right, and move away from silver. So that is the point here. So it doesn't really work that way in my book. So I already tell you my view. You make your own decision, okay? Okay. All right. So that is silver for you guys. Now I done gold, I done silver. Let's look at crude oil. Now, crude oil really come down. My God, really, crude oil. Remember, I told you yesterday that crude oil, if come down, it will break the MLP, and then it will come down to this point, $80.25. Look at it. It is really there right now. Oh my goodness. Do you remember that? I said that if crude oil is come down, it will come down to this very price, $80.25. And it really happened. Oh my God. All right. So again, this really tells you lots of stuff about technical analysis, right? Pretty accurate stuff. So once again, guys, if you remember that I said this, okay, if you remember I said that it's a the crude oil spot on call, right? That's good crude oil spot on, okay? Now I'm not trying to make myself elevate myself in terms of one Cal spot on. But the thing is that I did call for it. So of course, if I call for it and you guys are making money, then you should just give me the little bit of command as well. Okay, right. So now the thing is this: with this happening right now, when would crude go down further? Well, I believe that crude oil will go down a little bit more. Now, why do I say that? Well, because in order to bring down inflation, I'm so sorry, they have to find a way to bring down inflation. And one thing that is definitely it's an inflation problem now is crude energy prices. So they will find their own way to bring the crude oil down. I don't care. I don't know what they will do, but I'm sure they'll do something to it. So if you're asking me, it's all right. It will bring it down lower. And this first level that they will bring it down, most likely will be $78.50. Now, I will want you to tell you something very important. Please pay attention now. Please pay attention here. Now, you see the point, right? Now, look at this. The last time when crude oil hit the RSI, the low end, was 20th of August. 20th of August is where it hit the lower end. And then what happened? That was where crude oil slammed down for days and days and days, went down to $61. And then that was where I told you guys crude oil will go up. Now, of course, my prediction was $82. And it really went up to $82. Okay, but of course, in case of the high, I was wrong because I didn't expect it to go to 85. I said that 82 to 84, 85 is a bit stretching it. And truth be told, at $85, that was where it started to peak and come back down. Okay, so you got an idea now? Okay, now everybody watch this. This is going to be very important. Okay, I made the chart smaller itself, right? Then you can see my point. Now, you look carefully on this crude oil chart itself, right? You will notice that for crude oil, the last time it came down to this point here, That was where it bottomed out, right? Okay, agreeable. So now I'm going to give you my view. Okay. Now, if crude oil price is to go down this time around, the first level it will be about $78.50. Then after that, if it goes down some more, if it go down some more, the next price that crude oil will be going down, if let's say I'm right, it will be going down to here. And that will be 76.79 around there, 76.79. Now, if it actually goes there to 76.79 level, I'm pretty confident that by the time it reaches there itself, it will near to the top of this guy. So become like this, down, up, okay, go up, right? So you pull back down, you come back to this point around here. So after that itself, right, when this happened at 76.79, the RSI will most likely hit the 30 marker, right? That will be the buy. I repeat, that will be the time to buy. That is a time that I believe that it will be going up again. And this time round, crude oil can go $90. Okay, $90. You understand? So I suspect that this will be the movement for crude oil in the next few weeks. Not now, in just a few weeks. So it will be going to that. So watch out for these key few points: 78.50, 76.79. These 2 points, once it hits down there, if the RSI by the time reach there itself is at 30, buy. Yeah, I repeat, buy. Yes, I repeat the third time, buy. Okay. So if the crude oil price go up itself, equity market will happen. Equity market will also be upside back then. Okay. So I will cover this later, like when the crude oil goes down, and talk about that. So now if the crude oil price is coming down, would that mean that the equity market is going to come down? Well, there will be some effect on this. There will be some. Okay. So just take note of that. Some effect. Okay, there is crude oil in terms of the conventional chart. Let's look at the Hang Seng is really came down. Congratulations. At the TWB chart itself. So you can see that, guys, the way I interpret chart is very, very different from many other technicians. The way I do it is I show you the conventional one, and the way I use conventional chart is that, I show you what happened. I tell you what happened really, what will happen next as well, and you can actually take advantage of that, and you can also prepare yourself on what to do going forward. So I give you like chess set as well. You play not only what to do next, yeah, and after next, what can you do next, something like that. Okay, pretty cool, right? Okay, so now the thing is this: we have the CCYR today. We have the CCYR today, and very clear, it's a sell on crude oil today. KSI is a green KSI, but it's a down tick, so there'll be some selling today. So we have a few KCB here itself. I think that the KCB that likely will go is $79.07. Now with the inventories up by 4 million barrels, right? Obviously that will dampen the crude oil a little bit more. So that's why I'm not half surprised for today. Crude oil may come down to this point itself. But as I said again, if it goes down lower and it's about $76 plus, it will be a good time to look out for crude oil to buy. Okay, it could be a good time. All right, so there's crude oil for you for today. So you see that different days, whichever market I think I got a better feel on it, I'll share with you. So not every day I talk about Hang Seng, and sometimes I talk about crude oil and gold and stuff. Whichever it is, that will help you make money. Okay, last two will be the Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin, I already tell you, Bitcoin is a sell. I stick with that. I told you that 67,000 is really not a good price to chase after that. And today we have a CCYR again on the Bitcoin. So I believe that Bitcoin is still to come down. I already given you my figure. I believe that Bitcoin will have to come down to about 55,000 before we can take a look. Now for today's Bitcoin, do understand this. This is a KSI jump. I repeat, this is a KSI jump. This is a KSI jump, which means that if the market is to go down, it will go down quite a bit. Okay, I repeat, it may go down quite a bit. Oh, guys, as I'm speaking to you right now, right? This gold price is moving higher. Gold price now is at 1803 already. Wow. Okay, gold price is 1803 already. Okay, right. Congratulations to people who are already. I received messages from people who are making money, and then they are texting me already. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay. Like I say, we are able to do this on a very regular basis because we know that what our traders are looking at, and our techniques basically has its merits. Our techniques have its merits. Just give me a short moment. There's so many messages coming in right now as I'm speaking to you guys. All right, so just give me a short moment when I just text them some stuff. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, almost done. Okay, sorry. Okay, so based on KSI jump, but there's no blue bars, that means that the downside itself will be kind of limited. But then again, my view is that Bitcoin should be going down to 55,000 first before we see anything. Now, the Fibonacci tells me that 53,000 is a better deal because 53,000 is actually the 50%. Then, of course, at the 61.8 itself is 50,000 mark. That it will be even better. Now, if you talk about Fibonacci figures, obviously it's all right. If you come down to 50,000, it'll be a good deal because you know why? A lot of people bought around this area. A lot of people bought around this area between 55 to 67,000, right? So if the market pulls back down, likely it'll be, this area here itself, right? This is the area. You'll come down the same size. So actually, you will meet the 50,000 rather nicely. So that's the reason why I believe that if the market really plunged down, right, it could just boom, come down very fast. You can put a buy limit order at 50,000 if you don't mind keeping Bitcoin for a long time, okay? But of course, again, if you think that no, we've seen the lesson before, you went on 30,000, things like that, okay, then you don't do anything here. But I'm just telling you intermittently itself, you can try if you want to do that. But now to chase after Bitcoin for today is a no-no for me. Definitely, there's no way to buy Bitcoin today, All right, unless you want to be different, okay? Now, Ethereum has went below 4,000 already. I told you Ethereum will come down. I told you don't chase after Ethereum at 4,300. This is where I say don't chase already. I said that let it come back down, maybe around here, 37, 28 and stuff. Now, my figure is still the same at 3650. I think that it will be here. But the KCB itself shows that there's some figure that look pretty attractive at 3,800 and 37.28. All right, so you can look at these figures for you as a reference, but I still want to buy at 3650 level. That is my personal stuff. Okay, you want me to show you Shiba Inu, right? Okay, Ken, I will do that. Just give me a minute, okay, before we wrap it up. As you can see that you all can order stuff. Okay, all right, let's see Shiba. Okay, I don't know if they have it. If they have, I show. If you don't have, I can't show. Oh, don't have. Anyone know the code for the symbol for trading view for Shiba? You know, then I can show. The normal chart itself, if I don't have that, I look at other charts, but I need to search and do. Okay, but again, I think for counter like this, seriously, you just have to buy and keep. There's nothing else. I don't see any crypto. Actually, crypto have Shiba. Okay, Shiba here. Okay, can have. Wow, higher now. It's 83, 80. Oh my goodness. Well, I think Benetic should be very happy. Yeah, Benetic bought some at 3 mark. Wow. Okay. So now this is the chart of Shiba. Okay. This counter is being pushed up. As we all know, Shiba is a push-up counter. Volume is there, but the volume is not as high. But overall looks good. I'll tell you that. Overall, this counter looks good. Okay. Let's just do a bit of simple technical view here itself. So this is the Shiba here. Yeah. Okay, so this is the high, and that's 5. And then it went down to a low, and that will give you a 1. So this is 4. So that means Shiba will be going to 9. 9 will be the first target for Shiba. That means Shiba Inu is going to go 9. Yeah. I repeat, Shiba Inu will likely go 9, then come down. Yeah. But 9, yeah? 9. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9. Yeah, it will go to 9. Okay, and that is how I see this technical. Now, the volume itself, you can see it builds up over here, right? So this means that this is the very peak itself, and down is from a base. So which means that if Shiba Inu, if any one day crazy, if just come down here, this will be a good buy. So which means that 4 to 3 level, this is a good buy for Shiba Inu. If you ever come down here just for the sake of buying, you can consider that as well. Okay. All right, done. Okay, all clear on that. Okay, like I say, this type of counters, you just buy and just speculate and just leave it there. If it goes only higher, it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful piece of extra bonus for your Christmas. Okay, guys, that will be all for today. All right, that will be all for today. Thank you very much once again. I hope that you guys enjoyed this MAO. Now, it seems that every MAO we are making money. That's pretty good. I'm happy for all you, right? Have a great day. This is Cal signing off. Bye-bye. Bye.